So, this is my car that I'm in. And so when I get out of my car and I lock my door, I have a little button I press on my key. So it locks the doors. It unlocks the doors. So when I lock my door, all the doors are locked. And today, after I finished my nap, I came back out to my car and this door was unlocked. And all the other doors were locked. But when I lock my car, all the doors locked when I press this button. So, for some reason, in spite of the experiences that I have with people, someone felt that they had some right to unlock the door to my car today. Now, I spend plenty of time in public places, and most of the time when I'm in public places, there isn't any reason to believe that anyone who is literally not with me or when I'm in public places should be involved with my personal things. So this is one of my personal things, my car, my vehicle. I drive to work in it. I drive to run errands in it. Mostly it's used for school, work, and to run errands. I haven't given anyone any reason to believe that they have some place in my personal life that gives them the reason to be using any of my personal items or anything like that. And so it's pretty important to me to be able to get back and forth to work and to whatever place I call home. And so my vehicle is one of the things that I use in order to accomplish that. Also, I pretty much get the idea that people don't want me tampering with their personal things. So they have personal things that they want to keep private, that belong to them, and they don't want me tampering with their personal things, their belongings. Pretty much their children, their wives, and their husbands, and their friends. They pretty much are very guarded about those things, and as a result, I recognize it, and so I use my own personal things. So when someone does something like unlock my door, when I feel like my door should not be unlocked, what that is saying to me is that in spite of the fact that most people don't want me tampering with their personal things, maybe I haven't made it understood that I feel the same way. I don't want anyone tampering with my personal things. So with that said, what that makes me wonder is, if people don't want their personal things tampered with, and things like that, Um, wouldn't it make sense that they assume that other people feel the same way? So, anyhow, that's just one of the weird things that went on today because I worked a full shift yesterday. I worked my 8 hours, and I came back here to get some rest because I have to work tonight um, as well, and so yeah, that had me pretty upset because I just got out of the hospital yesterday. I still have my little emergency room tags on. I don't know if you can see them, but they're still on my arm. So yeah, I had to go to the emergency room, and I got treated and released, and I had to walk back here from the emergency room because I had left in an ambulance. I had tried to wait until I got well enough to drive myself to the hospital, but I was too sick to drive myself because I had hoped to be able to drive back here from the hospital, but I couldn't. So it was like an hour walk that I had to take because they released me at around 6 a.m. and I guess I got back here around just after 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm feeling a lot better right now, but yeah, when it comes to things like that, I pretty much, I don't have the, basically, I have to do what I can for myself. Otherwise, people aren't doing anything for me where I can't call them up and say, hey, I need a ride from the emergency room. I just left out of the hospital. They can't even do that for me. Furthermore, I can't imagine what anyone would want in my car because, there isn't anything in here. It's just a vehicle I use for work. But, I realized, that, and so, that I can't, depend on people for that. So I try to take care of myself, but, it's very frustrating. People see you with a nice car and they think, oh, there's a nice car, but it's only like it's like a Jeep. It's not even like that fancy of a car that it would get anyone's attention. But I need people to stay out of the car, out of my car anyway. And that's all. I mean, it's not that it's not going to solve all of my problems, to have people stay out of my car because people are pretty peculiar. But if they can stay out of my car, that'll be at least one less frustrating issue and problem that I have for sure. But other than that, that's what's been going on with me today.